about remembrance, hope, and continuity by that according to the ongoing violence in Gaza. And then I also would like to tell the elements of this poem. The first one is physical elements. There are four elements that I have found. The first one is lines. It is written in 16 lines, which is emphasize the meaning and the directness of this poem. Also, stanza. It is written in single stanza. Verse. It is written in three verse to emphasize the flexibility for expressing the message. And then the last one is form. It is written in a narrative that which is that is something that can be remembered and transformed into something meaningful. For the next element is sound. Sound, I have found rhyme, but there is no consistency of rhyme in this poem because it is written in three verse. Also for the rhythm, it's more driven by its meaning rather than focusing on any other formal meter. And then for the assonance, there is repetition follow like live and kite, and the last one is repetition. The if I must die is repeated in second times in this poem. For the last element is linguistic element. Then this consists of figurative language, theme, tone, and mood. I have found three figurative language in this poem. The first one is metaphor. The metaphor is shown as the kites flies above. The kite here has the meaning of freedom. And then for the imagery, this poem is describing a child that is waiting the return of his dad that is already died. And then the last one is symbolism. A child here is symbolized as innocence, and then the kite flying above is symbolized as hope, freedom. And then for the next element in linguistic elements is theme. I have concluded that the theme of this poem is about memory, hope, death, and resilience. And then for the next element is tone. The tone is written in somberness and hope. And then for the mood, written in melancholic and purposeful. So the language used in this poem is written in kite, my kite you made, flying up above. And things. For a moment, an angel is there, bringing back love. If I must die, let it bring hope. Let it be a tale. So this poem talking about leaving behind a meaningful legacy after death, that the speaker will ask someone to continue their story and make a kite which symbolize hope and love. So the element, physical element that I analyze this is form, physical element that form. The form is written in three verse that focus on message and emotional, and for the sound element is repetition, that the phrase if I must die, repeat it, and alliteration that bring back love, that the soft rhythm